Light deck for active students in the room slightly improve their sacred magic skills. Getting another Bright Staff Refectory that's actually like in a location that's relevant would be nice. It's just I don't think I can do that. I'll tell you what, Trophy Room is actually kind of interesting right now as well. Ooh. Trophy Room's really interesting. I think it actually opens up the top of this map here. We go Heroism there, happily. Ooh, Under the King's Protection? No. No, Inspiring in the clearing of all the negative traits on the characters is pretty good. Then a Potions Workshop there. Man, these sieges are really rough. The Trophy Room. So I'm gonna need another one space thing, but this could totally be a gazebo. I'd even be happy with at that point. Thank you for your support, mages. You are very wise and thoughtful. You're not only allies, but friends. And one more pull from the shadow deck for, honestly, anything at that point. Students who take the course are more likely to become athletes. If they become athletes, they'll move 25% faster, which is a damned good buff. We also do like building tall because our elves are going to be studying a lot faster up here, so the concentration of a bunch of different classes up here is particularly effective. All-season shoulder pads. When a student is at least level 1 in Druidism and Herbalism, they gain the 4-season shoulder pads. Their health gains are now doubled. I think I'll actually put that on the board as well. I think I want to get that on the board as quickly as I possibly can because... Wait, one sec. Sleepers. Unicorn Horn. Mandragork. Hey! I specifically ate the formula for one of these, which would have a Millowing Feather instead. The Sleeper's Soul functions as a random other component. Mad Mike Dog asks, hey Rhapsody, did you know that cleaning potion stacks even if a place is clean already? I did. It gets wild. So now our whole building is spick and span. Looking good. We're most of the way to our alchemy specialists. Potions, necromancy, and retribution. So we have a retribution class, we have a necromancy class, and we have a potions class. That's about it though. I should probably actually, what do I have a dupe of everything for here? I don't have a dupe of alcohol. I have a dupe of cheese. I have a dupe of unicorn and mandragork. Oh, chemical reagent. Nice. Pocket fit. I'm just going to store in there. So now I'm just going to create all of these for myself effectively. So the enchantment workshop down here gets a pick up, but I'm going to have to wait until I get a bunch more before I can really do too much there. Night, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. And sleep well for those of you who are going to. Alright. Sets this up. Our upkeep and salary is only about 200 every season, it looks like. That's actually way more gold than I have. Uh-oh. Are we going to go into debt? You're going to immediately bankrupt and just lose? Hope it's not that one. Comical, well-behaved, and a worker here in Samil Atlith. Definitely nice horse. You're aggressive, dumb, average, Katie. No, you get out of the school. Melanor Famila. You are just so damn good at everything. You might want Jack of all trades even. Village Mage for 15 of all mana types, unfortunately there. I could roll for Librarian, but I want that 200 gold right now. Bounty Hunter wouldn't even be too bad, but... I'll settle for Clockmaker. Definitely for Librarian, if you're going to give it to me. Imp. Village Guardian. Fine. Okay, that gave us enough gold to actually pay the term off. Phew. I don't think I have to hold on to anything specific for the adventurer here, but I'll do it just in case. My adventurer friends and I are back from the battlefield. We won, but I slipped on the way back and slashed my leg. I do have the infirmary. I can get +5 with the adventurer's guild. No, let's do the hand imposition. Costs us some light magic, but we generate light magic reasonably well. Get around natural. We generate that reasonably well, so we should be in a fine position. Just take more pulls from the other decks, frankly. New students have a higher chance of being half-orcs. We have a lot of animals going through the school, so that wouldn't be too bad for us, but the potion workshop in particular has the applied work upgrade, allows students to create alchemical reagents while studying, and that's going to be damned important to us. Another demonic chamber goes there. We can turn on the infernal spellbook. Getting evil characters faster there. Arcane magic being learned faster, or active teachers in this room have a chance of increasing their pedagogy. Actually, let's take that and then pop that in the trophy room. Although their pedagogies are all excellent at the moment, so maybe that was a bad idea, because you can't get above excellent, I don't think. I'll happily take a natural room. Gives me something to just patch up one of these pieces with. Putting it on the other side there in particular looks good. Inspiring ex-adventurer again. Take another nature draw. New werewolves or dolmen. The dolmen stack is pretty good as well. Gets the house leprechaun in 4 spaces. Students have a strong chance of improving their wealth in there. Religious cloister. That's another position that I'm going to have to put somewhere out here on the left. Man, I built this almost perfectly to be impossible to build. Yeah, because that has one door out. That doesn't have a door. That doesn't have a door. So yeah, I cut off this complete side accidentally. So like religious cloister there is the best that I can do right now. I like the idea of putting it over here though, is the thing. Oh well, I think it's better in this position ultimately. Inspiring Courageous is fine. Shadow deck finds, I guess, Demon Tapestry. We'll try and pop that in the Demonology focused room. We can't do that. Fine, pop it in the Crypt. I kind of want to see what the Yak Monastery do now that I have a good relationship with them already. Nothing unique. Interesting. Have some cheese. Maybe if I got them to 100? It's also entirely possible we get them to 100 and then nothing changes. That's fine too. Honestly, they've been good enough to us. Medicine cabinet. Active characters in this room recover some HP over time. Definitely just want to put that in a... Man, I kind of want to put that in a trophy room. In fact, I think I will. And then the component supply back down in that area is fine. Significantly less engaged, but I think worth it for the moment. Active students in this room slightly improve their temporal magic skills. Students working here learn portal and enchantment magic 25% faster for a few minutes. My portal and enchantment area is like enchantment's down here, and then my portal area is over... Wait. Up here? They're so far from one another, I don't think I do that. Active characters in this room get the Speed X bonus, speeding up all of their activity by 25%, as well as the growth rate of their needs. Let's take the Alembic out, pop that back in. I've heavily removed many different ways of generating alchemical resources for myself right now. That's going to be harsh. That's going to be dangerous. We should be scared. Alcohol, unicorn horn. Destructive potion. Yeah, whatever. Maybe we'll be attacked at some point and it'll be relevant. Until then, I'm just happy to be gaining as much as we are. Another potion workshop. We can finally get applied work, kind of balancing out a little bit of what we just did in the other direction. Sacred Halo to reduce the amount of sacred magic we need to have to trigger that is good. Passionate, well-behaved worker, well-behaved, bibliophile. Sorry, bibliophobia and allergic to pollen. You go out of the school, I think. Lisa, you're a worker, though. Green skinks, you're fine, too. Dragon Merchant. All the cool schools have dragons. Wouldn't you like to be a cool school? Or remain a lame duck forever? If your answer is the former, then I can sell you a dragon for 125 pieces a pop. Gimme. We're going to want a dragon of every different type in the school eventually. I'll settle for the black dragon at the moment. Another Alembic. If I could stack him, maybe. Ritual Orc Painting. We have a lot of... I mean, this can go anywhere. We have a lot of animals, which make half-orcs significantly better. And we've also got a lot of things that benefit specifically... actively improve the druidism skills, I think. I'll put that in the Dolmen if I can. Nice. But we also have... we also have more things like the Devermi Tentaculi up here that are buffing non-humans as well. So, increased reason to go for the direction of half-orcs there. Assassin's Arena, another crypt. It's also Demonic Horns, but they don't actually deal any damage in combat. Nightingale Floor gets tagged on. Trophy case for ambition across the board if I need it. No, we go for the retribution stack here. Inquisition guidelines. I like having a better relationship with them. Remember, your students can only benefit from one headgear. Same for wings and staves. Really? I did not know that, actually. Oops. Reduces the whole school's upkeep cost. That's nice, but... Let me continue with the potions right now. Uh-oh. That seems like that's going to be a problem for us. Alright, yak. Here you go. Now they absolutely love us. We've got 100, 100. The Corpse Crow, they can love us eventually. That'll be fine. I don't know if the Lord of Evil is ever going to like us. We can just visit them a bunch of times, but... I feel like it's going to actively form a roadblock in my way. I need more goals is what I need right now. Potion Workshop, Alchemical Talisman. Slightly decreases hunger, tiredness, and boredom for active characters in the room, but not enough to counteract their natural increases. That's fine. This wants to just go in another effect tree. The second refectory has finally been used. Once. Catch you around, Nix. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the gift subs as well. Interdimensional. Oh, Gazebo. Gazebo is legitimately something that I said that I was going to take and put in one of these positions over on the side. I'd be more than happy to, frankly. So the gazebo itself allows a character to admire landscape, which reduces boredom and improves sanity. This elegant feature will also generate prestige. Fine. I'm not going to be able to build anything there. That's okay. Oh, and the orcs are coming back to meet us as well. Let's save up some alchemical mana before we see them as well, just in case. We're hungry. What can I do about that? Advise you to eat them. No, Zarsaroth's raclette dish. Just eat this cheese rather than the people. Diligent worker. It's fine. Okay. There are better futures than this for Princess. Scholar. All students have a 2% extra chance of having well behaved. Puppet Master. Ooh, Nekahim. What have you done there? You are... Ooh, aberrate. That's an aberration. You lose boredom, tiredness, and hunger half as fast. Has a chance to disappear. Oh, no. You don't have a chance to disappear. The aberration has a chance to disappear, of course. Of course. But of course. All right, hide that student file. Yeah, you could be a puppet master. It's fine. I could also re-roll it. That's fine, too. We have a lot of people with aberrations. I'm going to need to get more infirmaries, I think. Having just the one is not... It's clearly not fast enough to actually be able to address it. Ghoul, nice. Carnivorous Plants Gardener would actually also be really interesting here. I kind of want to see it. Magic Teacher, unfortunately. I'll take the Adventurer. I really need gold right now. Arcane Sculptor would have been nice as well there. Even if just to see what it is. So in year 5, we've had no Shadowbinders graduate from the school just yet. Our necromancy and potions and everything like that are getting easier for us to teach as well, though. Consistently. 5 new students with a vampire trait. I think I'm just going to stack the demonology there for the moment. Interdimensional room as well. When these stack high enough, we'll truly understand the power of them. Horn Harvest and Mandragork Harvest, yeah, unfortunately. I can make both of those in the moment, so I don't really need any more of them just yet. Another private apartments is usually just a good patch piece to be able to put in here somewhere. Great. Nice. So our alchemical... Whoa, we just randomly got an alchemical reagent there? Do we have things making reagents? When a student is at least level 4 in Sacred and 3 in Heroism, they generate 125% more light mana. Thank you, Drula. If I can't get Millowing Feathers for the life of me, I will take these. I think that's from the Potions Room. The Potions Room... Yeah, they can create alchemical reagents. I just assumed and immediately auto-completed when I read that, that they were creating alchemical components. That's what I get for assuming. Active students in the room have a chance of becoming werewolves, especially if they're good at druidism. Great. Turn our dolmen folk into werewolves, please. Corpse Crow. You know what, Corpse Crow? I need a refectory. Give me a refectory. Thank you. Well behaved. You're only there for 3 years as well. You can't come into the school. Work is good. Work is good. Work is good. It's going to be really difficult to justify doing it in any other direction at the moment. Yeah. I think we are at the point that I can kind of just click eyesore a bunch of times whenever I see that. Take one more pull from this deck. See another Rune Scriptorium. Okay. So rune skills here. Here's what I think I'm going to do. This area over here, I'm going to generate as a spire. And it's going to be like a classroom needed for Shadowbinder. Refectory, classroom needed for Shadowbinder, dormitory, classroom needed for Shadowbinder. Just stack it up. Just to give more copies of those specific rooms. So the ones I'm looking for are Retribution, Necromancy, and Potions. Nice. Although, does potions have to be the cat piece? No, none of those have to be the cat piece, right? Because retribution is not taught in the religious cloister. Okay, we good. Anything else I need to alter at the moment? How many dupes do I have? I have dupes of alcohol. I have dupes of mandragork. I have dupes of nothing else at the moment, actually. I'll take the park if it had in there anyway, though. Ah, forgot about. Should have just sold it, but just wanted to throw it away. Fine. That'll do. Jeez. Unicorn horn and mandragork will work as well. A dungeon for the guild. Hey you, I'd like to talk to you. Me and a few others at the guild have found a few dangerous places to explore. The thing is, our numbers are a bit down these days, so I'd like to ask you to explore for us. You can keep the treasures. We'll be happy just knowing the Legion is rid of some of the evil that's devouring it. If you found a place with a link to magic, I shall send my best students there. Noisy classroom. Do I want to have eyes everywhere, shackles everywhere, or get a pyre, burn people at the stake, losing some prestige points? Honestly, I don't really want any of these. I think there is one event that's like, do you have more than one copy of Chains? So I guess I'll take a second copy of Chains. And then we're told we've completed our second objective. Beautiful. How far are we from a Goonie Pig as well? Reasonably close. When a student is at least level 2 in Necromancy, they produce a Necro Staff. I don't know why I keep getting all of those. If a student can only have one of each. Just getting all of the different treasures for very little reason at this point. Man, I'm sad they can only have one of each. The half-orcs as well, because we didn't bring attention to it at the time, learns 40% faster in rooms with an animal, and their needs grow 20% slower. They also misbehave just a wee bit more. Oh my god, so many people apply to our school, it's ridiculous. Alright, let's get the second temporal room. One of the reasons I want to get the second temporal room is so that I can get causal loop, where students in the temporal room will have a chance of creating a temporal room. Pretty natural synergy available there, obviously. Okay. It's going to be difficult to decide who goes in the dungeon. So ideally, I'm going to want frontliners who have some defense for themselves, as well as the ability to heal in some way, like Alan makes a bunch of sense. Grants 6 shield points before each encounter. No one's going to have enough protective ritual, really, I think. You do have retaliation up heavily, which is nice. Ish. The healing herbs over on that side too. Kind of want one of my backliners to have Wild Fury, but I feel like we don't have many levels in Druidism at all on anyone. It's going to make it a bit difficult to get that. Kyle's almost learned one thing from every different school of magic. Almost. All shields created by your spells as well, says Olea Cartorius over on the other side. Grants 6 shields points before each combat. 50% chance of doubling that. Then you have the ability to heal. Like, I do want to put people with the biggest healing ability out on the board, though. So maybe Jean Ray then? Elemental Storm. That's just damage from the backline. Also having Insect Swarm as a ability at the same time is pretty damn good. Heals the other student in the file for 4 each time they act. Our backline's not really going to have that much health unless I get someone with at least a few levels in Protective Ritual. I think no one has more than 1 level in Protective Ritual, which is making me very hesitant here. Yep. That's the case. It may just then be the case that we need our backline to have as much damage as possible. I don't even have that many fireballs, though. This is dangerous because with this setup, we are deciding the trajectory of the rest of the run. Okay, Pygod Fargaha also goes in the back line and will have you tag specifically the Elemental Storm. Archmage Septimus's Tower. Forwards. Trapdoors, deadly darts, poisonous clouds. The corridor is filled with deadly traps. Moving through it will require great care, but we have assassination of at least level 8, so we can just bypass that. Slaying a Dark Knight could be useful to one of our necromancers. If we have level necromancy 12 or higher, which we do, so we're going to battle the Knight of Darkness. Yeah, that fight was easy for us. Oh, we actually pick up a Finger of Death as well as 1 copy of each key. Love it. Mortuary Chamber. The vast hall is silent and dark. Its alcoves hold graves marked with runic symbols. In the room's center is an altar with offerings. We can get the offerings. We can try and see something in the graves. We don't have 2 religious cloisters, so we can't just reduce the threat suddenly. I'm just fine fighting 2 of them. Magical ink. You made another finger. So your magical ink is what's producing the Fingers of Death here. Those are going to be useful later on. Let's take their gold, move on, get a bark skin whilst doing so. One of your students shivers and hears a whisper, says it feels cold. Might be a ghost, we should ask them what they want. An adventurer's ghost appears. She explains she was killed in this dungeon by a demon and her soul remained trapped. She must have unresolved issues on this plane. Find your body and bring it to your family. We will avenge you. That should soothe you. We haven't got high enough retribution to be able to give you an exorcism. Maybe she'll go away if we kill her again. Very high level enemy would have to fight there. I need the adventurers guilds and the peasants to like me more. Nice. Mad Mage's Laboratory. Smelly alembics, poison flasks, blood vials, cauldrons filled with strange concoctions, creatures' bits in jars. The alchemists who live here have no limits in their experiments. Destroy the laboratory. They're a threat to the entire region. Only 2 cultists and a low-level demon prince. We do have the Forbidden Spellbook as well, apparently, though. So we could try and decrypt their research notes, getting a potion workshop and a Devermi Tentaculae. Those are actually relevant. Magical items in around here. We could get an alchemical talisman as well as a necro staff. I think we will go for the research notes. I like the laboratory as well, though, because we're still looking for better relationships with a lot of those people. Unlucky adventurers will take their gold and move onwards. The vast hall is silent and dark. Its alcoves marked. You've seen this. I'm happy to take another crypt. Especially because I'm still trying to teach more necromancy. Disarm it, move forward. Doors of the Deep. We have the knowledge to open this door. It's a heavy stone door that catches our eye. It is covered in patterns of tentacles, corals, and seashells. It clearly dates back to a great empire of the deep. We have the knowledge to open this door with a Devermi Tentaculae, and the sanctuary you discovered is clearly an ancient temple of deep folk. For the time, they were called the Atlanteans. Could be useful to search it, but it could also take quite some time. Plus 50 reputation with the Adventurers Guild. They hate us right now. This is huge. Let's search the old ritual pool. Don't know what that does. All of the other ones seem good also. But this is so huge for us right now. The Adventurers Guild hates us. I don't know what these paths do, so I'm going to go right and then left. Oh, boy. No way we're heading back into the labyrinth. Attack. For the Zarsaros Raclette dish. So, at the start of this fight, you've got 10s. I think we do fine in this fight. Okay, so the time travel canceled damage. Yeah. Okay, we were guaranteed success there. We're going to have to start using things like Petrify, Finger of Death, Bark Skin, Healing, etc. to try and keep ourselves alive. Yeah, exactly. Like here, you're attacking for 12, you're attacking for 12, so neither of you are going to kill on an initial hit, but you are yourselves protected. Oh, but we'll heal from the initial hit as well? You've got a single armor, though. So even if we life drain our way back up to full HP, without any shields, their second hit just kills each of our units. That's annoying. I'm going to Finger of Death one of you, just so that the rest of you can just kill the other one before it manages to do anything. A dragon proudly sits amidst a room filled with treasures. He saw you, so escape is futile. The Inquisition already love us. The Kingdom, the Adventurers don't care about us at all. I need gold so bad, though. Okay. So you attack with a 15, which is actually an outright slay right now on Alan. You do 2 students in the line you attack, which would also be a slay on Pygood. It's a boss, so I can't kill it. Bark Army you. And then Petrifying. I think I probably lose someone in this fight. Yeah, especially without another crit or a blood pact kind of immediately acting there. Only just. You lived on 1 HP as well, which means the bark definitely saved us a life. Let's try left. Oh! You're still in the labyrinth, but you come to a wall with an alcove. Inside floats a large 20-sided die. If I go left, right, or turn around, regardless of which of them I do, I'm getting a criticality prism. Never mind. I didn't get the criticality. Did I? We'll see at the end of this whether or not I actually picked that up. I can give them a celerity right now to be able to get away from this fight, and I think I need to. The Great Stone Calendar. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't have a choice not to fight here. Finger of Death, one of you, and then just hope that we live through the rest. I think I probably just need to leave after this fight as well. Forward. Probably just need to leave after this fight as well. Oh, God. Oh, why did I do that? We're gonna lose, like... Didn't lose everyone. We got a lot of crits off there, though. Why did I go forward again? Yeah, we'll protect you. Run, forget the dwarf. I need to leave. No, I was about to get everyone killed against that that troll right there. Okay, so it's not the best dungeon that's ever happened. Far from. But it could have been worse. Lot of gold, and that was one of our big problems at the time as well. Let's get rid of that. Another Vermin Tentaculi. This can go in the next one that I have set up for it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse... There we go. Good lord. Okay, and then necromancy and potions. Necromancy and potions, so crypts. Excellent's fine. Potions. Also excellent on you. The teachers aren't going to be on the campus often if I don't also put something there. Let's go crypt. Sorcerer's Raclette dish. Find pretty much any room. Observatory. Oh man, there's no way I have anywhere to build this right now, right? Yeah, only has an entrance from the south, 3 spaces high. Oh boy. I don't know when I will even be able to build that at all. Okay. Criticality Prism. Active teachers in this room can crit their students. Send them straight to hell. Another Criticality Prism in the same room. Yeah, if they'll let me do it, I'll do it. A lot of Zar Saroths. We're going to get a ridiculous amount of cheese here. Okay. Arcane room. It's 2 spaces. I have been trying to get basically a single copy of every one of the basics. I mean, look, if I'm going to do a single copy of every one of the basics, let's still take a psychologist here. We don't have to put them in a good position. I think we are beyond the point of really considering the positions we put them in. We just put them down. Heroes Chapel. This isn't retribution. No, it's heroism. Stack that nature room easily. Might actually just stack the refectory over there, make it a little bit more effective as well. Let's also pull a new house. Shadow Disciple, Chosen by the Light. Alchemy Apprentice. So Chosen by the Light is something that a lot of my students already have naturally. So this is the school that teaches... You are the potion school. This is where we are going to get our shadow binders from. Oh. There we go. Shadow binders. You'll teach alchemy, light, and shadow, and you restrict the other 2. You're not allowed to learn those. And then let's try and get something a bit more reasonable as the backdrop here. Love it. And we can even send another call out to another person. New teachers are on average better. I mean, look, we're doing really well with everyone except for the Royal Bastion at this point. And the Orcs, I guess. I kind of want to just passively work those up rather than, you know, putting myself towards them, but might as well, I think. All right, Orcs, what do you want? Here. Have 10 like from us. Another pull from standard deck gets its private apartment, finally. Alchemy room, another private apartment. I mean, the private apartments really matter. I guess I will stack that. Rune Scriptorium as well. Rune skills, no. Aquarium does help me solve a little bit of our gold problems. Especially now that we don't have another dungeon to rely on coming up at any point. Active characters generate a bit of gold. Oops. Should put this in an active room. What's a particularly active room down here? I think we have a really overly active room. That's where the Black Dragon goes, but Black Dragon can go anywhere. It'll roam around the entire building anyway. Shadow Deck finds another Deverming Tentaculi. God, they're so good, though. I kind of want to put this in the... Yeah, fine. Another one over there. This trophy room is ridiculous. Temporal for the loop. Which we're still trying to get off. That'll do it. Sleeper Soul is really easy to just throw away as well. Into pretty much anything that'll accept it. I should also have a look at my students and place them a little differently, possibly, after this. Actually, let's do it that way. Are you doing a standard run? Yes. This is like the 5th university in a campaign. Okay, so now I'm going to be looking for people with good potions, good necromancy, and good retribution. And anyone who looks like they're pretty reasonably positioned with respect to those. Like, that's good necromancy. That's enchantment. That's 1 on potions. No potions for you at all. Okay, that's a little bit of necromancy, a little bit of potions. No retribution for you whatsoever. You're starting to learn a lot of magic. Linda, we might put you out in the other direction in a bit. Olea probably doesn't have enough time to learn enough retribution before she graduates here. Care about that, and then retribution is the bottom. 1 in retribution, 3 in necromancy. Yeah, actually, you know what? Esped, you are going into Shadowbinders. You are our first Shadowbinder. It's demonology, not necromancy, unfortunately. You're learning a little bit in that area. What? Hang on. You're year 5 out of 5. You don't have enough time, I don't think. Dang. Neither you. Oh boy. You've got 4 more years here. You know what? Kaeris, where are you? You need to get out of there. Linda, you've actually also got it. Wait, did Kaeris went into the wrong school? Oh, god damn it. Sorting students is so hard in this game. I really wish it weren't, but... Kaeris just got dropped back in the school that she was from. And Owen is also not the person I was trying to drag out of this one. Is it just dragging the wrong target consistently here, I think? Well, works when I focus very, very heavily like that. I am... Nice. Alright. Okay. Pull another from the Alchemist deck. Mostly I'm looking for potions at that point, right? Just for enhancing the side over here. Obviously looking for heroism over here as well. This teacher is never hungry nor tired. If I can make all of the teachers in this area never hungry nor tired, that's going to be incredible. Oh, right. Wait. No, yeah. Assassin's not needed there. It's fine. I can go over here. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, and then just let him continue. Final take a dragon. Yeah, I'd still like a white dragon if I could get one. Fine. Guess I'll take green. It'll do, I guess. Alchemy has another potions workshop for us to pull. Grand. Ah, yes, of course. We were midway through resorting some of these students, if I recall correctly, actually. Let's take a quick second to do so. We're going to want a few more of them. No, no. No, also not in good position for it, neither. If you weren't on year 5, you could Hmm. Oh, you're in year 2. Okay, Theodore. Theodore, where are you? Is that you? Yeah, you are now exclusively able to learn those schools. Love it. And then the next person over from you is here, I think. You've got 3 in necromancy, 1 in potions? You know what, Lisa? It could be you too. Yeah, getting near the end here, we'll start getting students who just have these alchemy apprentices as well. Yeah, you know what? Losanar, you can also go out this way. You've got 3 more years in the school. Wait, Losanar, you were supposed to go out. Resorting students is so hard. They just go to the wrong school. Constantly. Even when you drag them correctly. Okay, you've got 5 years and you've already got 2 in retribution. That's the hardest one to attain as well. Great. There's got to be someone in this school that can go in as well. Kyle, unfortunately, you've got no potions and it doesn't look like you're about to start. Esped? Unfortunately, you're allergic to crustaceans, which is really annoying because otherwise you would actually be in a pretty good position to pivot. Four years here, and you've got Retribution on 3 already. Okay, Ephalmus, you are also attempting to learn Shadowbinding. Norman is perfectly set up for it. Literally like 1 or 2 levels of potions away. Also just some potions on Maggie Rutabaga would work. Putting in some redundancy here just in case. Melanor, actually, you should also go in that direction, I think. Just got back, what are our goals? The only goal we have not yet met at this point is getting 6 Shadowbinders. Shadowbinders need training in potions, retribution, and necromancy. And we are currently capable of training all of those, and we're setting up a school-specific, or a house-specific, for the training of Shadowbinders, only allowing priority on light, shadow, and alchemy. And then I'm just going through all of these just to try and make sure anyone who looks like they are well set to do it, like Vaj Thugolt currently does, just moves into the school to be able to do it. I feel like we are like locked on the quests. We'll have them done. Ogol Grau, you actually work really well there too. That's great. Yeah, the other 2 get a relationship of 90 or higher with the monks. We got that to 100 really, really quickly, in fact. And then alchemy specialists, we were always just going to meet. We generate so much mana. 43% more mana gain exclusively as a result of the archmages that I have. And that's just to start with. Retribution, Chamber of Truth, Retribution, Chamber of Truth. I haven't got a dormitory over here. That's fine. Okay, dormitory just goes on top, and then we're actually complete on that side as well. You can have a slow... you can be slow and have a round belly, because you are 1 room away from where you want to be. But does it matter if people get bored? Actually, no, you're fine as well. Let's take a demonic chamber for out here, just for stacking's sake. Sylvan King Horns. Did also want to get that active at some point. And then Sleeper's Soul just randomly in there. Oh, Philosopher's Stone, gain 300 gold. I will happily gain significantly more than that thanks to the double scales that we have. Teacher's Lounge. Excuse me? Oh, that's a private apartment. Yeah, teacher is still going to need a teacher's lounge right there. And then I guess dormitories go directly above that, which means... Oh, but that was side to side. Oh, that's going to limit my positioning for a student hall if I want to put one over in that area. I probably don't at this point, but it is like a least worst solution, kind of. I don't want too many people competing against the Shadowbinders because they are going very specifically to want those rooms accessible for themselves consistently. But I also do still want a bunch of people in this school. Golem manufacturer. Victor has become a golem manufacturer as a result of having 4 in enchantments, 1 in runes, and the trait diligent. We get an unfinished golem artifact and 250 gold. I think it's also the first time I've gotten that one as well. Gravedigger's a pretty low roll there. I'll take a elemental though. Sorry, librarian. Elemental. Increase the elementalism learning rate by 1%. That's still good. I don't want to reroll and get it much worse there. War leader. Receive 1 alchemy mana for each season of each half-orc in the school. At the very least, we finally got that unlocked. We didn't have it before. Scholar or Sandman? Scholar. Great. I'm happy with librarian still. That gave us 2 unfinished golems? Huh. Interesting. Reduces the whole school's upkeep costs by 25%. Not hard to slam these 2 down. Well, I mean, apparently it is. Thank you.